when even if I was bringing it like as in good intentions, like in my head, like no one's business if it's not your business, it's not your business, period. Like if it doesn't involve you, it's not, you shouldn't be talking about it, and if you're really that concerned, go and talk to that person. What's up, you guys, and welcome back. I am so happy to be back. I took 2 much needed weeks off. I got distracted in a good way, but it also is like reinforcing the whole one of the biggest purpose why I started this podcast, which is me like transitioning into this like new way of just living, thinking, and reacting, right? And one of the biggest things is having my morning and afternoon routines, because as a creative, um, over the years I've picked up some stuff and I just thrive on routine. Although I do like it, what's cool about it is that it gives you some room to like cheat on life on the days you don't follow routine because of the momentum you pick up or whatever. Following that much tried and true, to be honest, 80-20 rule, 90-10 rule, 70-30 rule, whatever you call it. Research it. It is, I mean, I can talk about it for season 2. But yeah, with that being said, this is episode 5. Welcome back to the Lily Paulina Beauty Podcast. My name is Lily. I am literally just doing this podcast as I am finishing a rebrand for my beauty salon that I started my physical location hold on, 7 years ago, almost this February. And it's going to end up being a rebrand, 3 rebrands to a new name later on, which I don't know if the podcast is going to follow the new name for the salon. But this podcast, and the reason why I started this podcast, is just pretty much just showcasing like what God is doing in my life. It was just put in my heart. Like, I am not no expert out whatsoever, but I love to learn. I love education, and I have made some choices that have impacted me greatly, and I am very much into like taking my own responsibility. As hard as that's been this past 2-3 years, that has been a big part of this change, because people are fucked up, but we also have a big part in that, because we are not victims. We have free will, and that is just such a blessing in itself. And I think that we forget that no matter what excuse we say, we have free will, and what we experience, some things are not fair, some things don't make sense. I mean, I can paint it really nice and pretty for you guys, but me losing my daughter at almost 6 months of pregnancy, I don't think is ever going to be like, oh my God, yay. I am so glad that happened, because fucked up shit happens. But so does beautiful things. And that's what I'm showcasing here, because there's so much negativity out there. And actually, episode 5 is just me like kind of just talking to you guys, and I have an outline, but I'm also like always speaking through my heart. So this is just me pretty much like saying where I am now, as far as like the year ending, the year beginning, and kind of like my mindset. I really picked up on this thing. I don't know if it was like a year or 2 ago from a podcast, actually. And I will link that podcast below, but it's 2 sisters, and they have like the word of the year or the phrase of the year. And that really, like, I remember one time when I heard it, it was me driving back from the Bay Area from a good friend's house, and he's very much into like the relationship with God as well. So I was just like on a really nice natural high with life and stuff, and right place, right time. I heard it. It felt true to my heart. And I decided that the phrase of the year was going to be run into the fire. And man, it really gave me a run for my money, But I'm so glad, because honestly, this past year showed me, like, and with all like the humbleness in the fucking world, because life has fucking humbled me over and over again, and I mean that in the best way. As far as like, fuck, dude, like, fuck shit, fucked up shit happens, but so does beautiful things happen, you know? Um, yeah, so I'm gonna have to give you guys my phrase of the year because I'm still not sure what it's gonna be for 2024, but I'm really excited for it because I know, I feel it, that as much as I'm still being challenged, and the way that I see it is just going to be an ongoing thing. You know, it's like, I feel like because I started life so early, it was just like, fuck, thing after thing after thing after thing. And it was like not taking care of myself and all this stuff because you don't know, right? And as I've started taking care of myself these past 2-3 years, you know, being single on purpose, losing the weight, staying like away from alcohol to just really detox my body. I picked all that up in Fiji, where they really showed us like how to like live your best life, like being in the moment, but also like having your well balanced like work, family, everything, right? And it's like so different for everybody because we all have different things that move us, that inspire us. But I picked up a lot of gems, and yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I'm so happy. I feel I'm really happy. I'm really happy, and I'm really proud of everything that I've gone through because no one can say that. So as much as I feel like I'm failing, that I don't fucking show up and try to fucking make it better like the following day. And that is just something that no one can take away from you, and I'm not going to take away from myself anymore, because part of that was like breaking through self-sabotage, right? But yes, the reason why I got distracted, well, off to be, one was the holidays and just, you know, like dealing with family and co-parenting and all that stuff can be a little draining sometimes. But also, I have a full team at the salon, which is such a freaking huge, huge, huge blessing because we're going to start 2024, God willing, with a fucking bang. And God, like, I know God wants me to freaking just, you know, like, we got some goals, and it's just such a vibe. Like, our salon meetings, like the first salon meeting we had, I like guide us through a whole meditation, like Reiki alignment, and it was just so beautiful. So I might be starting to do Reiki nights in the salon. Comment below if you guys are interested on that. But okay, let's see. One of the things that I've noticed, and how I see that I'm different now is like before, like the old reactive Lily, and don't get me wrong, you guys, I still react. You know, like I'm not perfect whatsoever, but I know I'm so, so much better, and my intentions are always good. I might fuck up, you know, but I always try to, like, you know, own up to it and fix it, you know? Like, before, like, if someone would, like, flip me off when I would be driving, I would be like, well, fuck you, and blah, 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 right? Like, because it's like, fucking asshole. Like, how can you send me bad energy right now, right? But now, like, I just freaking, like, pray for them, you know? And I really, like, I'm happy to pray for them. You know, I'm not just like, oh, let me pray for them. Like, I'm, like, really praying for them because I feel like who we truly are is just love, you know? Someone, we are reacting and showing all, like, the anger and, you know, like the depression or the jealousy or whatever negative vibe it is that's not love or high vibration. Like, it's not really us, and it's not ever personal, you know? So, and I actually got that from the 4 Agreements, which you guys have to freaking read. That's one of the ways I've noticed that I'm different, and I'm like here for it. And I think that's who I've always been, but I've just like been peeling off the layers as I've stopped the toxicity. Like, one of the things I don't engage in and I do not believe in is talking shit. Like, even so, and I'm obviously like not perfect again, you know, because people like fuck with me, and it's just like sometimes like that you can only take so much, and like that energy piles up and it has to go somewhere, right? If you're not careful, it comes out negative. So me being present has really helped me out with all of that. But I do not like engage in gossiping whatsoever anymore. It is so bad for your mental health. It is so bad for your like just spiritual journey. Like literally what we say with bad, that's like bad intentions. Like gossiping is so bad, you know? So I do not engage in that. When people are gossiping, I like do not engage. I walk away whenever possible. But if you guys like just stop that for like 30 days, like just catch yourself like for 30 days, try not to gossip. Like comment below on the next video because I want to know like even a week of that, like how that is working out for you, because it's been months of this already and it's like less and less. I'm like, you know, because it's like you're breaking a pattern or whatever. And sometimes gossiping, like my gossiping is bad regardless. Whatever it was bad because it was gossip at the end of the day. But what's it called? I thought it was like with good intentions, you know, like, oh my God, like this and this and that. It's like, dude, like, you know, because I feel like this person can be like doing better or whatever, that it's like none of my fucking business. When even if I was bringing it like as in good intentions, like in my head, like no one's business. If it's not your business, it's not your business, period. Like if it doesn't involve you, it's not, you shouldn't be talking about it, you know? And if you're really that concerned, go and talk to that person, period, you know? That is like so huge, and people think like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's such a big deal. Cut it out for a week. Cut it off for a day and see how lighter you feel. Like literally, it's one of the first things that when I started reading the Bible, and I don't read it all the time, but I've started opening it up maybe like 3-4 years ago. I started opening it up for the first time, and I want to say like 2 years ago, like that was like one of the main things God wanted me to like understand, that he didn't want me doing that, the gossiping at all, or like, yeah, gossiping. So it's made such a difference. People don't think that that's not poisoning, but it's like, it's poisonous for real. Cosmic karma, you guys, fucking real. It's, life is so simple, and I feel like that's what God keeps trying to show me like lately. It's like what I've been kind of getting, it as frustrated, as challenged as I get, you know. It's really simple. Put out good and you'll get good back. If shit's fucking going down, have faith and it's gonna work out, because that's what you believe in. If you think that it's not gonna work out, well, guess what? It's probably not gonna work out. That is so fucking real. Like, that is like one of the most basic universal laws. And pay attention. Start paying attention. Start being present, and you'll notice. Watch your thoughts. Watch your beliefs. Question them. This is like an excellent time to like stop watching TV, you know, like take one day, half a day, take an hour this month to like just sit down with yourself and, you know, like be present with yourself. The way I do that is journaling. So there's many different ways that you guys can just do, like just turn off all the TV and then just sit with your thoughts, you know, but I really enjoy journaling. It's really, it really brings a lot of clarity to me. I'm going to leave it here, you guys, because I just wanted to make this nice and short, of just kind of getting you guys thinking about what your 2024 phrase is going to be before the year starts. We have 9 more episodes. Are going to be recording the next 4. So those are going to be automated, and we're going to wrap up this season before we know it. I'm so excited, you guys. Again, I wanted to make this one nice and short just to get back in the rhythm. But yeah, I want to talk about block scheduling and all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for being here. Share it. Talk to your friends about this, because I'm just trying to spread good love over here. And I feel like these are common things that come up in books that I love to read. So they say if things come up more than once, there's some truth to it. But yeah, love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Mwah, besos.